Welcome. Chat rules. No doxing. No homophobic bullcrap. No racial bullcrap. If you don't like someone in chat, click on their name and select block. And then select block again. Done. If you ever feel like it's all too much, log off and contact the number below for help. To be eligible for gifted memberships, click the $sign and select membership. Then hit gift settings and slide to on to allow gifts. Turn off gift settings the same way. My email, conniekr68@gmail.com. Tips are appreciated, never expected. Cash App, $, capital CONNIEKR. PayPal me at ConnieKR68. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism and commenting.
Get ready, because Constant Sue has something to say, like it or not.
Good morning, guys. Freeside, Nina, and Grammy a Chew. Want to laugh at Ernie with me this morning? He was extra ridiculous night before last. He was extra ridiculous this morning. And it looks like he's going to be extra ridiculous again here in just a minute. So let's laugh at him. Let's get out our little meter, handy dandy meter. Because you know we're going to need it. New York to LA. I know. And his title was so profound. What is it? Things are not always as they appear. Please remember this when listening to these YouTube creators. And I was like, back at you. So I thought we have to review this. I dropped what I was doing just to get it done. So let's get into it. Hey, Dodie. His intro takes forever. And this time we'll be on time with the chat. So we can laugh at the chat too. Goodness. 10 minutes in. And 3 minutes of disclaimer.
Put a warning in the chat. You guys can hear me. Wow. I believe there's a lot in the bushes. Somebody's in the bushes. Yeah, somebody's in the bushes. They got to be.
It's only 25 watching so far. No mods in chat. Participants are Cattails, Crazy Chicken Lady, and Rhonda.
Well, you know what? Easy. Easy. Talking to the 12. Easy to talk to. Stop.
Well, this is riveting so far. Hey, Doohickey. Hey, Colleen. Sure not what I signed up for this morning. Hi, Lulu. Thought we'd have more excitement than this. The last two were way better. Come on, Ernie, get with it. Come on, with your wise wisdom. Come on. We ain't got all day. Maybe I'll speed you up until we catch up.
Good stuff. This one. It was like, you can't show you, man. You shouldn't show you. That's what it is. I'm drunk. We've been saying it.
Can't understand you, Ernie.
That is a fact. Yes, it's hard to kick you in the goal. Good morning, chat. Well, I hate that. Nobody say hello to me. That's weird. Nobody say hello.
Oh, 32 in
I
chat.
better have that. At least something wrong.
He made us screwed the pooch with his cancer bullshit.
I'll let everybody get a chance to tell me what I do.
Look at how rough he's looking here. He's on hold till his chat gets bigger.
In the chat, I'm gonna cry. I really am. I've never had anybody in chat. If nobody says hello in the chat, I'm gonna cry. I really am. I've never had anybody in chat. Weird.
Oh yeah, I said put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Look over here. Not a 1 to be found. Not a 1 to be found. Check that out. Oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3.
It must be StreamYard. Hold on one second.
It must be StreamYard. Yeah, Ernie, I think people might be skippy this time. Cancer's nothing to fool with. Hey, sweet sativa. Oh, come on, Ernie. Well, we'll just talk amongst ourselves while Ernie sits over there and is rude to his whole entire chat by just not saying a word, making him wait. How y'all been today? Did you catch his last 2 lives? If we have talked.
There we go. 1 in the chat. You can hear me in the chat.
There, we could hear you.
Denver Airport is one of the craziest airports. Denver Airport is crazy. 1 in the chat. You hear? 1 in the chat.
That's a goof.
Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Look how rough he's looking today.
I'm making it.
Put the extra makeup on.
Bring that out here. All that.
He doesn't look that bad.
They used to fly the president there because of that bunker this thing. Oh yeah. I've got videos of the Green Briar there. I can show you. You could go down to where the ball. When they did the PGA golf tournament, I think I remember what year it was. We had special passes to do VIP matches. I still got my stuff. I can show you videos of where I took the Green Briar. But yeah, man, it was. Oh, dude, it was wild. Man. They had Tim McGraw. They had the concert. Tim McGraw. The Black Eyed Peas. They had all kinds of.
Oh, he's on the bus. He's on a Greyhound bus. Well, didn't you just tell us yesterday that his buddies take off time work, or was that this morning? I don't know. His buddies took off time work, and they were losing money to come down and help him get to all his doctor's appointments, and now he's on a bus. Yep. See, we never know if it's just a movie. That's why, nobody believes you, Ernie. You can't stand on the ground and tell the truth. You'd rather climb a tree and tell a lie.
I tell everybody. I tell everybody. Sometimes people get fooled. People get fooled bad.
Remember that, people. Now, Ernie Shell is going to tell you right here, straight to your face. Straight to your face. He's full of shit. Some of you are going to be too blind to see it. And he's going to have that duper's delight just sitting back, just laughing at you. Because everything he's going to tell us right now, just flip-flop it right back on him.
I'm sorry, I can't do nothing to get you to. I get to where I need to be set up. I don't have a laptop. I may trust people here in the future to run the show. I mean, to literally run the show. But I mean, 9.5 hours. So I think it's like 9.5 hours. I've already been. You guys thought I was in Tennessee. I'm not nowhere near Tennessee.
Well, we thought she was in Tennessee, Ernie, because you said she was in Tennessee. That makes you a liar. That doesn't make anybody a fool. That makes you a liar. Most creators, when they come out and say, "Oh, I'm in Tennessee," you can guarantee that they're in Tennessee. He is a lying liar who lies a lot.
Or am I? I could be in Nashville. I don't know. I got to drive it.
Well, we don't know because you're a liar, and it's all a movie. So is your cancer real or isn't it? We don't know. See, we can't trust you, Ernie, like other creators.
I got to ride a bus. Other guy. And we got to pick up a vehicle. And then we got to pick up take him down. Don't be split teams.
Oh yeah. On his last live, guess what his new job is at the company? After passing out and having to go in an ambulance, guess what job they gave him? Driver. He's gonna drive to get the other guys. No fear in that, his blood pressure just dropping at the instant and passing out. They gave him the job of driver. Yes, he was, Shannon. I wrote it down in my handy dandy notebook. I sure did. Did you hear Jimbo's begging last night? Just got something like $100,000 insurance settlement, and he had some excuse why he couldn't make his rent, and he was begging for rent.
But I'm going to rest. You can see my eyes. I've had it. I'm going out. For me, I don't have to always be the best. I just got to have the rest, I guess you say. And yeah, I mean, that's awesome to think of that, but Gypsy will be unblocked. That's one of the main things I'm going to be doing. If I knew how to do it on mobile, I could do it. I could do it. I don't think. Thank you. I appreciate somebody saying I look fine. So here's the thing, guys. I'll be the first one to say, I'm not fine. I'm not fine at all. I hurt.
Oh, my dear.
Still. You see bones.
Let's see the bruises.
I like it. But I mean, it's part of it. Takes a while.
The faces of
Is that Gypsy cat healthy?
Right, Shannon.
Oh.
Where's Benny at?
See, we're going to tongues. I think they go tongues. I'm tongues. Okay. I appreciate you saying I look fine. There's a lot. But ain't fine about me. Thank you.
Who's the villain today, Ernie? Who's the villain?
No, I love cats.
Yes, he did.
Like I'm scratched. Ron, if I had it on tablet, I would. I don't have it. I'm hoping that I can build myself up with this.
Man, I hope his internet don't suck
But it's what it is.
Good morning, Honeybee. Jackie Blue. Misty Rose. He's on a bus, Misty. He trickered us, he said. He's not in Tennessee. Or is he? Today's the day this check is per diem supposed to be there today.
Okay. Thank you. That's why it's going to be fun. It just depends on. Let's block me. I ain't gonna lie. These beds I'm on, they really take me out of this world. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes. What's right? Phone broke. It burn. Drink blood. What we talking about?
This is painful.
Yeah, my skin's a little bit different color. There you go. There's no. It ain't fair. It ain't fun. It's not. No. I'm hurt. Like when I hurt.
Give this 10 minutes and we'll go to a different one because this is driving me
crazy. Hurts bad. No difference really, right? Right. But look at those beautiful, fun skies. I just need on. You gotta do what you gotta do, especially to survive. Me, I'm on survival mode right now. This don't work. I'm done. I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, that's what I gotta look at. This stuff don't work. Done, man. Done.
Well, I know that buses are not fun
Think about it.
anyway.
I mean, it's crazy. And I know I've been drinking coffee, so I've hurried up a bit.
That's probably all he's drinking. That's probably his problem.
Yeah, to know that I should be in the hospital probably, but I'm not. I'm not going back to the hospital. I've been in the hospital 2 times. So my bones ache? Yeah, well, they don't know it touches it. I'll tell you what, it hurts.
Why does this
Like that little walk I took a while ago with you guys,
sucks that something's
it kind of hurt me
wrong?
a little bit.
Can't understand him.
And,
I wouldn't doubt it.
the shooting beloved ghost bought me, where I got beloved ghost.
Yeah, another
Those
episode.
things,
As
they
like
pretty much,
Shannon, there's your new
one toe went through one side, or one top, and the side foot went through the other one. I mean, they weren't made for long time to have. But I found somebody with those shoes. They got those shoes. Deal. My bag I had was fixing my hat. I had some duct tape. Duct tape this shoe back then. Yeah, fresh out of perfect. I do get plenty. These places.
Okay. Can't stand it no more. Let's go do his one from. If you didn't delete it. Till it gets better. Okay, here's this one from 3 hours ago. Oh, but we can't see the chat. Well, blitz. Got his big old intro here.
It's a very nice day in Tennessee. It's good and warm.
Okay,
Good and warm. I need
let's
some
go.
warm clothes. I ain't lying. I need some clothes to fit me. Yep. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Last night's live, I kind of went over the edge a little bit, kind of feeling was in the way and playing out, especially when it comes to feel everybody.
Oh my God. Is it
We don't,
internet?
or a rapist. Somebody does something like that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Sorry. That's just not me today. Nope. Or any other day. I'm not that. Sorry. I hate that you feel that way, but again, sorry again. Now we'll keep going. Sorry. Was it a bad connection? What about now? I'm not ready to shed this. It's getting really warm. I'll be shedding it. Come here with one in the chat if you can hear me, guys.
Silence if he sheds it. I bet he don't.
One in chat if you can hear me.
Just a little bit, honeybee. Just
one in chat if you can hear me. I sound better? I don't look better, I'll tell you that. I know this is going to be one hell of a fight. I guess I'm looking forward to it in a way I'm not, to be honest with you. Look how pretty the sky is. Look at the beautiful sky. Is it beautiful?
Hi.
The big old trucks going by. It's like home to me. This is home. Thank you. My color's not good. Decent, but it's not really good. Look at it. Woo. Haven't done this in a while. But it's part of it. I got to do this. I got to do this if I'm going to get better. I got to push myself to the limit if I'm going to get better. If I'm pushing myself to the limit, I'm making you push yourself to the limit. If you're going to sit and watch my show and come on my channel, you're going to the limits as well, ladies. So let's.
Dude, you've pushed us to the limit already. Trust and believe that.
Sweating to the oldies. Let's get out there. Put your little sweatshirt or something on and let's do this together. And these sinuses is killing me. I'm telling you right now, I'm weak as water right now. I feel like I could just fall and ambulance just gonna pick me up, take me back where the hell I was at. But hey, gotta do it. We gotta do it. Gotta do it for the right reasons. and got to do it for ourselves. Now or never.
So
Is what it is.
inspirational.
Richard Simmons. I mean, I could be some Richard Simmons now. You know, hey, I don't want to be doing that, but I could pull some Richard Simmons stuff. Hey, no shame in my game, especially if I'm getting free McDonald's food. Hint, hint, hint. If I'm getting free McDonald's food, yeah. Let's see. Maybe. And Lori said you have AIDS. Where does this shit come up at? I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe any of that shit. I mean, that's ridiculous to say something like that. No, I don't have AIDS. I don't have herpeitis. I don't have hippie, whatever the hell you want to say out there. Damn. Huh. Anyways. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. I'm on this country road right now. I ain't never been on this country road. I'm going to be honest with you. And I've been all over Tennessee and never been here. And I'm probably about ready to get ran over. There's some brakes. Anytime, you know, I know I'm in Tennessee now. I mean, the brakes squeaking. Jimbo started that rumor. And Jimbo, you know, I didn't have to start a rumor on him. He's a pedophile. He started it his own self, right? Well, anyways, I don't want to get into it. Get me all tore up and I ain't had no breakfast, and I'd lose it. I'd probably just lose it. It does. It only makes things worse. Now, am I sick? Hell yeah, I'm sick. Am I weak as shit right now? Oh, I'm probably weak right now. I'm still weak. Have I drunk too many protein drinks? Yes, I've drunk too many protein drinks. Have I had enough food? No, I have not had enough food. Look how beautiful. Wow. Is the sky not beautiful? You know, they want me to give them my papers and stuff, and that way they can turn and twist, and they'll have something to screenshot, go over and change words, and all. I know how Jimbo Neal is. Yes, and they'll have something to screenshot. Look at the sky.
Here, somebody's saying, well, can we see, you know, the papers of what you're sick with? He's already came up with an excuse. Listen to it.
Is the sky not beautiful? You know, they want me to give them my papers and stuff, and that way they can turn and twist, and they'll have something to screenshot, go over and change words, and all. I know how Jimbo Neal is. I know how he is. He's one of the most dirtiest motherfuckers in this world.
But you goofball, if you have papers saying what your diagnosis is, he can change it all he wants to, and it's still your diagnosis. He's already got an excuse why he can't show his papers.
I am going easy on those drinks. I've been walking forever, seems like. I bet I got a good mile and a half in, and maybe.
I bet you do in your mind. Or is it all just a movie, Ernie?
Mile. I've been doing this for a while. Even before I started with you guys, I was thinking I wasn't going to go live, but.
Well, take off that shirt, and you might stop, you know, losing weight.
Yeah, hell, who cares? I'm going to go live. Yeah, my kidneys is. I mean.
The kidneys
I was in a little pain a while ago, but it wasn't my kidneys I was in pain with. It's actually right here. So I was in pain for that.
That'd be your
I'm embarrassed to take this off. Put it on, Fred. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted everybody to see me for me and who I am and what I'm about. That's it. I don't ask much. Don't ask much at all. Everybody thinks that when I put this up, I want money. This is funny. This is the psychosis of it. This here is the psychiatric part and psychology part of it. Anytime somebody sees this wall,
what was that jibber jabber? The psychiatric and my psychosis of his Cash App. I don't think that means what you think it means, Ernie. Good morning, Tara. Yes, I think that I still think that's right too. The carnival.
This wallpaper, which is going to be changed. I'm working on a new design. They see that Cash App and that PayPal, and they automatically think, oh, he wants money. No. There's also a lot of information in this. A lot of information in this. If you care to read it or study it, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, goodness.
You see that flag in the background?
Yes, sir.
Stands for something to me.
Mm-hmm.
You see that tiger in the background with the lightning?
Yes,
well, that
sir.
stands for something too.
Dumbass.
You see at the corner there?
Mm-hmm. LARPing.
We, the people, will protect women and children at all costs. That definitely stands for something.
LARPing.
See that stop child trafficking at all costs sign?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that stands for something too.
LARPing.
But everybody's eyes just glued to what these creators have got them thinking, and that's that Cash App or PayPal.
Oh, yes.
But let me ask you a question.
We are all zombified. Other creators have us thinking that the only thing on there is that Cash App and that PayPal. That's all we're looking at. God, he's a dumbass. Can you imagine being on a bus to anywhere with this dumbass? Thinking he knows everything. Had it better, done it better, seen it worse, had it worse. Done every job in the whole entire world they could ever possibly have. And spending 8 or more hours on the bus with him. Buses are miserable anyway without some jerk sitting beside you.
Let me ask you a question here.
Go ahead.
Do you see them out there doing it? Or do you see...
No. We all have sense. We have sense about ourselves. We have upbringing and home training. No, sir, you don't see us out there. That's because we're not dum-dums.
me out here doing it. Simple. I've
Simple's a great word for you.
never seen them away from, at their house, away from behind their desktops and their computer screens and their hero boards and all that. And I'm one out here doing it.
That's your choice. A carnival, doohickey. A carnival. Hey, Miss Impossible. Some kind of he's walking around somewhere. Yeah, and he doesn't understand why other creators ain't out doing what he's doing. No, I don't know for sure. It's just my guess.
I'm the one out here surviving the 9-10 days in New York City.
Is it just me, or was it only 3 to 4 days? His 9-10 days. It was not 9 or 10 days. Am I wrong? Hey, Ash. He's walking on a road. That's all we know, Shannon. I switched videos. The bus one was driving me crazy, so we went to the one from this morning, 3 hours ago, and he's wandering aimlessly somewhere. We don't know if he's on the highway or what, but he's giving us clues, and he's wondering why none of us other creators get out and do what he's doing.
With nothing. Hell. But you get to see me doing it, right? It ain't like saying it, because if I say it, people are going to hit me with, oh, they just said it. But when they say that I did something, well, there's no proof and there's no receipts, and it's the same thing. Well, they're just saying it.
Jibber jabber.
But it's okay. It's okay. If I can come on here and make $5 or $10 doing this stuff,
hey, Jamie,
and I can get me breakfast and stuff in the mornings, make me feel better and stuff like that, hell yeah, I'll do it from now on.
Yeah, that's just the issue. I suppose for my issue anyway, as long as you're not using women, children, or missing children or lies to get it, as long as you come on and just say, hey, I'm out here walking, give me some money, that's a hell of a lot better than lying. But I just don't know where YouTube got people thinking that it's supposed to pay your bills. It's not. I hate when people say donations because that's like for a charity. It's a tip. You get tips for your entertainment. You get tips for your content. It's a tip. It's like, hey, buddy, you did good. Here's a tip. Not here's a donation. You know, this, in my opinion, should be fun, and nobody watching you should feel sorry for you to have to open their pocketbooks. Pocketbooks. Did I say that right yet?
But I'm telling you, once I get started with what I plan on doing, ain't nothing stopping me from doing anything.
Hopefully it will be me that stops you, but I don't know. Because he wants to start rescuing kids again, he said.
And I will have it up there. Because if I'm out and I'm trying to help look for kids and stuff, and I'm doing that, I don't care about the donations then. People can donate whatever the fuck they want to donate.
Ooh, but that's where my little bug gets chapped, Ernie.
But right now, I'm just measling around, getting well, getting my body back the way it should be instead of the way it is right now. It hurts me so bad to know what I once was. Now look at me. That hurts. That hurts a lot. And these yahoos ain't going to beat me. They can't beat me anyways. They're idiots. Ignorant. I see them put up the awfulest stupid shit it ever was. Let me show you something.
Thank you, Jackie Blue.
I'll show you something real quick. Like, I'm in Tennessee. You see those beautiful clouds? See the sky? Look at that. Beautiful, right? Or am I in Tennessee? You see, that's what you don't know. It's what you don't know get you. Now, there's a
Well, most creators don't lie, Ernie.
question. Am I really in Tennessee?
We really don't care. But why would you want to be a liar?
You guys decide that. Now the skit hosters come looking out.
Nobody cares that much.
Who knows? Can he be? Is he? Why?
Right, Buttercup.
You know, if I can get that $2 for a sweet tea or $1.99, whatever it is, I'm happy, guys. I'm very, very happy, especially when I want to eat something to drink.
Anybody
It's hot as hell here. I ain't gonna lie. People know me where I make my marks and stuff at. But if they don't put it in their mind and they just let everybody else control their mind and let them think on somebody else's opinions, then look at you. You ain't going nowhere with it.
Hey, Eric.
I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll get me a big settlement here soon and try to waste it all or something like that, so I don't hit me with my disability. And it's whatever. It's 119 here. You believe that?
I'm sure some.
Who believes it's 119 degrees here?
You said it. They believe it.
I'm gonna see how many smart people we got actually in the chat today. Who believes
On the chat.
it's 119 degrees here? 119. Who believes it?
Ernie said it. It must be true. Come
Hello?
Ernie.
Somebody guess the temperature here. Guess the temperature right now. I'm gonna see how good you are. Y'all seen the sky? But I wanna see what you're guessing. Slick Country said the 60s.
I'm almost
Keep going.
up there with you on the percentage. I'm not sure he's lying to.
It's bipolar weather. Well, the weather does have a chance to not make its mind up.
Body cancer.
But come on.
Possibly, Eric.
Come on, guys, help me out here. Oh Lord, my sides are starting to hurt. While we're doing it, I need to go sit back down and rest. And my meds come up about 8:30. I'll be all right. Oh Lord. 58? That's a good guess. A little bit warmer than 58, though, I'll just tell you that. Bingo, Slick. Bingo. Half of YouTube is manipulated. People want to hear it because of the drama on. And what's bad is they push it in real life against the person they hear it against. That's sad. That's really, really sad. Well, I tell you, I've always been honest with you guys. For the most part. I'll just say that. Yeah, I mean, when I said I was a liar, I never knew when I said I was a liar for hire that it would take on what it took on. Everybody would use that to try to push their narrative.
Well, what other narrative can you get for a liar for hire than you're a liar for hire? Who would have thought when you told everybody you was a liar for hire that people would have thought you was a liar for hire? Absolutely, fugitive.
What I meant by that is we wear different hats in the field. When I was an investigator, that's what we did.
Sure.
We lied to everybody to get what we needed. That's why, I mean, it's just the way it is.
And it must have just carried over to your everyday life. You lie to get what you need.
I tell you, the grass is red and blue just to get what I wanted if I needed it.
You suppose any of his little Tiggers were listening when he said that?
If I needed that information, we would have competitions. Other private investigator companies would, and ASI would destroy them. I mean, it was wild. We had the most. Hell, we had the most. I mean, we was good at what we did, and I
Yet it wasn't on your resume.
made real good money at it. Real good money.
Yet it wasn't on your resume.
That was until I rear-ended a damn car on the interstate, slung out in front of me, and I didn't have no time to stop. It was my fault, though, because of course
Maybe that's why it wasn't on your resume.
I rear-ended him, but I still say I didn't have enough time to do anything. Boy, I knocked the back window out of that damn thing. I tore that damn Toyota truck out of hell. I remember they was getting the camera system and stuff out of it. They smashed. I was like, oh, God, I am so fired. So fired. And I done that right on Chapman Highway. And I'm telling you guys, I really didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I just destroyed the damn
I bet you lied about it.
$40,000 vehicle along with the other person in front of me. And I had so good of insurance with the work and the work cover and everything. Hey, I never seen nothing out of it. A good woman would make a difference, but right now I don't. I got to concentrate on my health. I would love to have a good woman right now. Somebody feed me some chicken noodle soup. I'd be all for that. By the way, where are my buddies and friends at? Hell, I don't even know where they're at. I've left them. I've abandoned them.
That's all I need is a woman for. It's chicken noodle soup. When you think about a woman, all I can think about is chicken noodle soup. Hey, Sharan, thank you for being a member for 12 months. And thank you for the cash up the other day. It came through. It won't let me heart them on my laptop. I can't acknowledge them that I get them. And you look beautiful too. Let's go over here and let's see if the bus ride is any better. Heavens, that's not a good look there, Ernie. Mm-mm. Take your damn sweatshirt off. Stay out of the drugs and see if it helps.
My family don't have it. Help us, but they support in ways that other people can't. But
Look at these eyes.
is the chat moving, or is it just like people are just?
Do you see them eyes?
If it is, I mean, I don't see it, but it's in barber's shop. It's been there. Yeah. Hold on. I know this ride goes down to Buffalo. Where my kid?
He said, who am I kidding, I think? Well, we turned in at a dramatic time. Huh. That sucks, doohickey. That would be horrible. My mom died from stomach cancer. This is Ernie just froze. Ernie's very sick. You're blessed you have more family than I do. Hello, Ernie. Oh, now he went to just this. What's going on? This is Ernie.
Find out more about yourself. So you'll ever know, especially when you know that you've got to do it now and then. Then you really know. And I know it probably be grift and viral and all that, but you want to see me in my real life form and real what I go through? I'll take you to see. I don't. Luxury. Going to the refrigerator, making a sandwich. Don't have it. Don't have the luxury. Anything like it. Really, you know, a dollar bill to me goes a hell of a lot long way than 10 would for me.
Oh, good Lord. Thank you, Leslie. Here, I've been making fun of Ernie this whole time, and you haven't heard me. Ernie said he don't have the luxury of going to the refrigerator to get a sandwich, and that $1 for him is equal to $10 to somebody else, and he can make the stretch because he lived on the streets of New York. Thank you, Sharon, for gifting one membership too. And he's seeing how he really lives on the streets. And then I told Mission, he did a card reading for me, and I got the money card and I got the tower card, which meant yay, you're going to get money. But the tower meant oops, something's going to come to an end or crashing down. And I got $626 through the unclaimed money of the state, like when I had electric deposit that I didn't know I got back. But it precisely went back out for 2 vet bills. So I hope that was my tower card. It came and it went just as fast. Hey, Roberto. He does look terrible today, but then again, y'all got to watch Trader's video. Let me see if I can, because you just got to watch Trader's video. She lays it out perfect. of how he really doesn't. And I don't think he looks as bad as he did when him and Benny were fighting. Let me find her video. And he said, you know how some of us ladies contour to make us look thinner, you know? They could take a really, really chubby lady on here and make her look super, super thin with just contouring. Well, Traders is of the opinion that that's a little fuckery going on. Here's the video link. If y'all get time, go over and watch it, because she explains a lot. And then we'll get back to Ernie's bus ride. Thank you, Tammy, for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, who knows? Somebody said he's been in the shirt for 3 days. Yep.
It's the way you adapted to it.
He's given us.
Don't have those luxury ways. I can't just go and put my head on the couch.
He don't have no luxury where he can go and put his head on a couch.
Turn TV.
Turn on the TV.
Just don't.
Just because you don't have a job, Ernie. It's because you didn't work, Ernie. You know who has a couch and a TV? People who work. People who work and get a couch and a TV. It's just that simple, Ernie. It's just that simple. It's not the mysteries to life. It's simple. You should have been taught that from kindergarten to your senior year. By your senior year, you should have had a work ethic. At least getting up in the morning to go somewhere. And usually that's a job.
But you're seeing me for me. That's me. That hurts sometimes. My voice is like cracked.
Oh, if he's
I'm very tired. Very tired. I'm on my bed.
Hey, Nanacine.
Being straight up honest with everybody.
Special
Clarity.
for sure.
Because I believe clarity's correct. You know, I get a lot of messages, emails and stuff, asking if I had any partake in the Ronnie King. Never met Ronnie. Never knew Ronnie King. All I know is that people knew him, rent apartments and stuff out or whatever.
You know if this is more than you
As far
can
as
take.
talking to him, seeing him, I have no part in that. I don't know what happened. Shelby's the one that said all. He's the one that told all that what happened. I didn't know anything about it, but I knew in my heart
possibly
that I would let
no Ernie
him take me through what he wanted to do. Good. You know, killing kids is not my part of it.
So on Trader's video, she says Ernie has to have a villain. Like she thought that when Mama T and them broke up, he was going to do a highway run, you know, because he could blame Mama T. Because he could blame somebody for the highway run. He has to have a villain. So I noticed last night and just now, he was telling about his childhood. Because what makes you want to open up your purse strings more than the poor old Southern boy who had a horrible life, and his mom and his daddy beat him, and his granny beat him, and nobody loved him, and his brother was a ravaged serial killer. So he had to tell all of his story. Well, now he's telling all of his story again because he needs that villain for the sympathy. Ernie's whole grift is a formula of sympathy, dimples, Southern accent, and that's about it.
And to say, doing them a favor, that way they don't grow up, Have a chance.
Now he's talking about Shelby's killing
I'm not, I can't do
over
that.
and over.
I can't do that at all. So, thank you so much.
Yes, he did. Who knows? It was his blood and his kidneys, remember? Or his kidneys.
I've been through so much over that. People lying,
Yes, Tammy's on a bus.
secret witnesses, stuff like that. Bullshit.
He's supposed to get his per diem check today at 3 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I would. Is the audio not working? One in the chat. If you can hear me talk. You put a one in the chat.
Why don't you take a nap, Ernie? You look like the people over on Kensington Street that, you see them all hunched over and nodding out, and you just want to say, dude, just sit down and write it out. Just take a nap. Why are you fighting it? Like a little toddler when they're sleeping, bouncing their head. Just go to sleep. I'm not sure. I thought somebody called. Whose live were we on when someone called to see if you had to have an ID for a bus station, and they said no. Any old felon could get on there. I don't know whose live we was watching though. You're in PA. I watched that Kensington live stream. They have 5 cameras, and I don't know. So they're always digging for something. They're always bent over digging for something, but they defy gravity. I mean, they bend over and they can just wobble like a little weeble, just wobble and wobble, and they don't biff their head. I watch this all the time, like watching monkeys. I don't know why, but that's what he's doing. Is just bouncing like them people on Kensington. Hey, Brad, does it really, Brad? Is that why they do that? And seeing people, they'll be like dead on the street, looking like they're dead, and I'd be like going over there. Isn't anybody gonna go shake that dude? Isn't anybody gonna go over there and make sure he's okay? And they're like, you'll get your ass kicked if you wake him up from one of them sleeps like that, because that's what they want to do is sleep like that. How do you not end up with all kinds of raspberries on your face from biffing the pavement? Oh, I don't know. Somebody said Brad told Harlan, how sick Ernie is, and I think he's faking it, Brad. I don't know. I think he's faking it. Yep.
I'll bump it up or something through the audio in the drive if I can.
And then on those Kensington streets, the street sweeper comes through every day, and the blower, and they blow all the trash off the street. And by the next night, it's just blown to hell again. Every day. He must have just his work crew. I wonder what the story is going to be, because he said last night that his boss, Tom, I think it's Tom now, Tom said, Ernie, I'm going to keep you on, and I'm going to keep you on as a driver. You might not be able to climb the tall buildings. I'm ad-libbing a bit here. But I want to keep you on as driver, because passing out blood pressure is like so good for a driver to do. But you never know with Ernie. It could all be lies. So who knows? But all we know now is we're on a bus. It looks like a Greyhound bus. And looks like he needs to quit fighting it and take it out. Brad, he's a super soldier. He's going to fight it. Don't you know? He's going to fight it and he's going to beat it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, driver that passes out. Yep, that's what he's doing. And he thinks he's going to get paid just as much too, And right now, what he said today, before he was on the bus, that they were paying him and 2 other people to drive and get some other people to make a 15-man crew. I don't know. When he was on earlier, he seemed okay, but now since it's fixed, he's out of it. You might possibly, yep. Because the video we were watching just now before this was he was, jogging down the country road.
I just want people to understand, I'm gonna be going live a lot here, completely because I ain't gonna
Hey,
have
Jay.
things that I need to do to cope. I ain't gonna have that. I'll be by myself. The places I don't know. The rest.
He's going to be places he don't know. He won't have what he needs to cope by himself.
What fun is that? Fun is resting. Don't get to do that.
Well, Ernie, that's because from kindergarten, like I said, you should have been learning these skills since kindergarten to high school. That's why you go to kindergarten to high school. So you learn to get up every morning. They figure by kindergarten to high school, 8 o'clock in the morning should just become natural to you. So then you're supposed to zoom right into the workforce. That's what you're supposed to do, Ernie. And then when you zoom into the workforce, you usually start out with a roommate or what do they call those? Studio apartments. Yeah, a little old shack. And then that's when you get your TV and that's when you get your couch. And it's a shitty old place, but it's yours, And then you get your entry level job. And then you work good at your entry level job, and then you work all the way up to the mid level job. And in the mid level job, you can get a better house and a better couch and a better TV. See, all this shit you should have been learning your whole entire life. You're having to learn now at what, 45? Hey, Kentucky. I don't know. I don't know. He said he showed us his arms. He didn't have any track marks, but I don't know. I've heard of people doing it in strange places, your groin and your toes, and right there in Kensington. Oh my God, the people do it right there on the street. You will see it on these videos, on the live video cam. Right there on the street, they will be sticking it in each other's neck, or they'll be just sitting there with a needle hanging out of their arm, all over the cement. There's those orange little caps everywhere. They're just like, it's like snow with them. And cops driving by, cops sitting right there, people walking by, kids walking by, grade school right there, people would stand there with the needles. And it just, I watch it in awe. Yeah. Yep. Right there on the street, Mission, just right there. And then if they get sleepy, they just fall asleep right there. The kids in videos, but I don't know why, the human nature of them, just, I guess it's kind of like why I watch the orangutans. I don't know. But it's just, I watch it and I'm like, there's a cop right there. And the cops are sitting right there, but they're sitting in their car. If I was the Philadelphia mayor, I'd be like, okay, next time I see 4 of you fuckers sitting in 2 cars just sitting there, the least you could do is get up and walk it down the block. I mean, but I guess I'm not afraid to go to jail because there's nowhere to go to jail. But yeah, it freaks me out.
Does it all. I have a vehicle. Go where I want. Do what I want to do. But what fun is? I'm not being productive in life. I'm not doing what I should be doing. It's out there doing what I did before.
Right, Ernie, now you're getting it. He's not doing what he's supposed to do, but he's out there doing what he did before. Right, Ernie. See, this is where you need to get right with your life. Stop with your LARPing, get a job, work a job, and move up. It's just that simple. Brad said he's not a needle user. He's a fast smoker or snorter. Not defending him. It's just fast to smoke. I reckon they don't get sleepy. It's high, so high you nod and fall asleep. No, not really makes sense, but yeah, kind of. Yeah, so they could do drugs. Right? If that ever comes to my town, if that ever comes to Dodge City, Kansas, if I ever see anybody on my main street with a needle in their arm, I will just have a fit. Just have a fit. He's riding a bus of some sort, the magic carpet or something.
That's really where I want to go. What I want to do.
Good. Make a plan.
I can't. And that hurts. Pain hurts. Because hey, look at Dolly. I'll even go out there and he can get on the internet,
Oh, now he's comparing himself to Dolly Vision.
live streams and stuff, and he can
He's a grifter too. Ernie wants to be like Dolly Vision. Oh dear Lord, we have a problem.
people's even calling him out. Well, I can't call him out because I really don't know.
I told you. So you really do know you choose to avoid it.
But where's your field interviews? Where's your people interviewing other people
He's a LARPer just like you, Ernie. There are none.
that would never ever talk to law enforcement, but they'll talk to other people? Like with the Summer Wilson. Candace told me the way Don had feelings and the way he did, and it was too
Oh,
much.
can't stand to hear him talk about Summer Wells.
Too much. And I knew before they got to the public eye, that's more too. There's people they change.
We don't know for sure yet.
Better or worse than they feel. They feel anymore. It's not what you see.
Grifting on the Greyhound.
It's behind closed doors of what happened. That baby never had a chance. Look at the history of that place. That's what I did when I went and looked at the history of it,
Explain the weight loss, Brad.
seeing it myself, being up there. Just when they said, going through the woods, briars cut out, they had like all set up, rough
I
up,
know, Mission.
harm a
I
child.
said, too, imagine being on the bus with this fool.
He said, yes, probably in some hotel, got
Oh, Ernie, stop talking about
was.
Summer. We're going to skip to this.
Stuff that kid, imaginable, unimaginable things for normal minds that you can think about. You don't know. Or whether or not they want to kill some kids. You don't know.
Could you imagine being on the bus with this fool jibber jabbering about MacB, about everything is jibber jabbering about missing kids, killing kids. Like, dude sitting next to him is probably thinking, "What are you fucking talking about?" Hey, Allison.
Some people do it just to organ stuff. And I ain't going to get into that, but it's true. You look it up. You don't call it, whatever you want to call it. It's true. It's true. What a fast way to make 15, 25,000. That's what it is.
Jibber jabber.
And she should tell. I don't know why you don't. Baby's done on, and but you don't tell. I just don't understand. You'll tell some strange. Totally.
About now, I would be screeching the brakes to that bus and kicking this weird ass off. No, you can't understand him. That's why it's driving me crazy. We went to another video, but I'm trying to decipher every other word. Right now, he's talking about Summer Wells and Don Wells, so I don't care if he's mumbled because I really can't stand that. But he's talking some jibber jabber about missing kids and dead kids, and I can imagine what the bus guys think. They're sitting around him.
2 or 3, but you won't tell.
Let's skip it forward.
People run around.
There we look better.
Put this on your head, kid. We're going to make a lot of money. Put this over on top of your head. Put the aluminum foil in your fucking head when you got it. This make $4,000 or $5,000 fucking life.
Oh, they're still talking about Don.
Just think about it. I'm not that person. But I mean, if you want to give me a gift card, give me a. I don't know how the gift card works. I'm not nowhere near that area. Nowhere near that. I've been traveling 8 hours. I even something like 8 hours, 9 hours now. Still got 8, 9. I'm not that. I'm not even near the area. But
Well, see here, Ernie, this is where not lying would serve you. If you stop lying to people and you're saying, yeah, I will be in the, I don't know, Nashville area, or get a P.O. box or something, people could send you stuff. But when you're a liar for hire and lying on the run, well, then you're not going to be able to get shit because nobody can get it to you. So it's your own fault again.
thank you, though, and I appreciate you. You know that. I mean, how you saved my life the other night. Ordered me some drink,
Let's fast forward because Brad's in chat. See if he answers Brad.
but I've never took meds. You know, never been the one to take meds. So, hell, I used to take Tylenol. You can Barbara Waters. I take Tylenol or an aspirin. It puts me out. Like my body don't do that. It's like I'm taking a break. I'm slowly down, slowing down. Somebody check see if that's the real Brad. That's the real Brad info. See, before I started talking, have conversation.
The chat said the van stopped for food. Why did you get food, Ernie?
I'm going to verify and make sure that it's really
It
Brad.
is really Brad.
You're working and dying. How are you still walking and eating? Simple as that. So very.
So there.
You ask stupid questions, you're going to get stupid answers.
I wonder if
I heard the shit you said about me. But anyways, it happened.
Well, come on, Ernie. Like that meme on Facebook. Like I want to poke him with a stick.
I can't eat
Do
that.
something. Do something.
I can only eat so much.
Do something.
My body. And you called and you didn't pick up. And I called you. Dude, I missed one phone call from you. You had a fucking issue. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't even have that message. Whatever the hell. I don't even know. My number fluctuates, changes to me so much every month. I don't even know. Yes, I shit myself. Well, if you want to shit yourself, you go shit yourself. Make sure you take one of Constance, the pins, and these type of things.
I'm not sharing my pins, Brad.
So when they stop for food, guys, I can only separate. My body rejects it. I can't just
Because you're on that shit.
kill myself eating food. I love it. I'm starving to death, but I know my body won't accept it.
What the hell does that mean?
You can read the book. My body won't accept it. I can eat, and I should be.
Did you?
I just got to get I just got to get back into the eating mode. I've not been on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now he's acting like he's a starving Marvin. He's got to get back in eating mode. Because this little starving Ethiopian Marvin over here hasn't, he's been so long without food, he doesn't know how to eat. He's got to get back in the eating mode. Oh, my Lord, you're laying it on thick, Ernie.
Lost Queen.
Yes, Ernie. This girl over here has good advice. Rhonda Lynn said, Ernie, I think you should make yourself eat something. That's what grown-ups do, Ernie. See, you might not want. Ooh, that's a bad shot right there. That makes you look crazy as hell. But even when you know you can't eat, Grown-ups make themselves eat because they know it's the right thing to do. Get the brat diet, Ernie. Broth, rice, applesauce, and toast. Start with that.
If you're on the bus and you don't think it's going to make it to wherever the hell, please say we're going to be going down the interstate and some bitch just quit. That's what's going to happen. Up interstate, down interstate, over side interstate. My stepdad is a great cook. God, biscuits, gravy, eggs, sausage. God almighty. It's like the best. When we was back there, they said the bus quits at 5 minutes. If it's just running, it just stops at 5 minutes. Shouldn't
You're talking pretty clear now.
that be like a tall tale sign like we're not going to make it to destination? We're going to be going down the damn interstate and the damn thing just quit. Maybe. I mean, wonder what year it's bus is. I'm looking at the. No, hell no. I don't even think it's new at all. I think it's 1975. Look at the look. When have you ever seen outlets in a bus like this? So I would love to eat. I would love to eat, but I have to reserve what I've got, save what I've got. Maybe at 3 o'clock today, 3 p.m. when my money kicks in on my per diem.
Yeah, there's a
I'll get to eat. How's that?
That's
you want the truth about it? There you go.
Wait a minute, I missed talking.
You want the truth about it? On my what I've got. Maybe at 3 o'clock today, 3 p.m. when my money kicks in on my per diem. I'll get to eat. How's that? You want the truth about it? There you go.
You haven't been getting cash apps for days now, Ernie? I'm sure you got cash apps all morning. And if you haven't been eating, what have you been spending your money on, Ernie?
Sure it is. I mean, I could probably pick out right now, but why are you picking out? You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, these meals here, $8 or $10 each. I wouldn't spend that. I mean, when I'm used to it. I just.
When you're used to spending 20 to 30 on Uber, yeah, makes sense, Ernie.
It's a waste. I'd rather have somebody else have food.
Oh, isn't that just sweet? That poor Southern boy. He's gotten so used to not eating, he'd rather have somebody else have the food instead of him. Aw. You better open your purses extra wide for that.
You seen that before. Jimbo, or Nick, I don't know. The people that are worried about you, go check those things.
We don't know.
And I know that. And I know that. I love those people. Those people are awesome.
They're sure not the live drunk bunch he was with the other day eating the backstrap. Yeah, did they feed you in the hospital? I seen you have a sandwich yesterday, Ernie. I seen a picture of it. Oh, they're back on the road.
I've had jobs. I've had I've not had a job since 22. But
well, how'd you think he was going to get by without a job since 22, Ernie? That's 2 years. For Pete's sake, how did you think he was going to get by without a job? Maybe that's the problem.
But I've got a job now. Love it. And I'm able to fluctuate, move around, and do things. I mean, it's awesome. It's amazing. Kind of like we made a bet. It was in Thompson, Utah. We made a bet. He said, "I bet you cannot pull that. Be back up within 4.5 minutes." Well, I done it in like 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't pass out, Ernie, because that's not a very good record to have. Like, if you're pulling out of whatever it is you're pulling out of, you better make sure you don't black out, because I'm sure that OSHA has some rules about not blacking out on the job. I think they have some rules about your blood pressure not making you have to have your legs up in the air when you're pulling out of whatever the hole you were in. Yeah.
So they was like, what the hell? Killed me. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, that's a challenge. Hell yeah, I'm all for it. Climbing out of that motherfucker was a hard deal. But I feel good and I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It does hurt me in my ribs and stuff when I put the harness and stuff on. It's kind of tight.
Remember, he said yesterday he had them brittle bones. I'd suspect that those brittle bones would get kind of tight in that harness too. Mm-hmm. Incredible, that is the word for it, Mac B. Absolutely.
But once I'm suspended in the air, I'm fine. I'm good. Like I said, I got a customer.
Until you pass out. I can't imagine that you'd be climbing, like if you're getting ready to put that pelican hook you said. And what if you pass out right at that moment? What if your blood pressure drops and your heels have to go up in the air and there's nobody to flop your heels in the air and your hook's not on the hook yet? You're going to fall, Ernie. I'm sure there's something about OSHA that's it's not good. It's not good to have your blood pressure and your feet in the air while you're climbing towers, Ernie. It just don't make it sense.
I got a custom lap that goes around and it's comfortable.
I call bullshit. Let me see that harness.
Because I've got doctors in 3 different states, or 4 different states.
Yes, a homeless man. A homeless man who was homeless on the streets of New York not long ago, who's homeless now, has doctors in 3 states. Mm-hmm. Sure, we believe that. Even if you were on Social Security, Ernie, you can't do that because you have a primary care physician. You're only assigned one. Your insurance doesn't float around state to state like that, I'm pretty sure. So that's why we think you're lying about the cancer, because it's bullshit.
And I've got a form that's I've got one 07, let's see, 07, 02, 24. I've got the next one.
07, 02, 24, July 2nd. See, we need a whiteboard. Because remember, he said this July 2nd. Let me look at my handy dandy calendar. July 2nd. I want to mark it, Ernie. Okay, what's next?
It's 07 to 24.
07 to 24. Okay, got it marked.
And then the next one after that is let's see, what is 07? I can't think it's 15 or 6. I can't remember.
Let's look it up. Well, it's not 15 because that's a Saturday, and it's not 16 because that's a Sunday. Keep your lies believable.
15, 16, 14, something like that.
Okay, we're going to go with 14th because that's on a Friday. It's believable. I got it marked, Ernie.
I'm going to spread out like 13, 14 days apart because I know where we're going to be. We kind of, right now, I'm going to, his place where he's given me access to kind of heal for a few days.
Oh, his boss has the beach house in Florida. That's right. He's going to recruit to the house in Florida as a Christmas goose, Brad. No, he hasn't said where the bus is going. We're supposed to just, he's got 8 hours, 8 hours and 8 hours more, he said. He acts like he was in South Africa because, he's been on the road again for 2 days now. Hey, Kathy.
I'm not taking no fucking chemo. Not into no.
But he said he was already taking the chemo pill.
Chemo don't want nothing to do with no interest.
Isn't he such a brave Southern boy? He's not taking no chemo. He's so brave. He said the other day he would do anything. He would fight this fight and he would do anything because he was brave. But he won't take the chemo because he might lose his hair.
Intravenous stuff. I don't want nothing to do with chemo. I'd rather go up on a mountain, be done with it. No.
Oh, he's so brave.
Is it 2 a.m.?
He's a trooper.
You need to go to sleep, Susie. Go to sleep, and I thank you for your support. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Awesome. Get some sleep.
I think a good doctor would want you on. Never said nothing about that to me. Spreading germs.
Excuse me.
I guess I'm a germ freak now, huh? Or something.
I need to replay that. I didn't hear it said.
I think a good doctor would want you on.
Oh, yeah, they said a good doctor wouldn't want you on the bus. Yeah, that's a pretty creepy place to be, right? He could. He could if he was smart. Yes. Well, thank you, Allison. I was kind of confused there for a minute, but I was just rolling with it. Okay, let's get back to this. So he's on a Germany bus with cancer.
Never said nothing about that to me. Spreading germs. I guess I'm a germ freak now, huh?
No, you're not spreading germs, you weirdo. You're getting germs. As a cancer patient, germs are like your enemy number one, especially when you're on medication because it lowers your germability, so to speak. So you're going to want to avoid germs. That would be Greyhound buses to start with, subway stations, hookers. I don't know what else.
Or some kind of germ. Good call. Thank you, Mel X. I appreciate it. No, I'm not doing no I'm not doing anything else. Hey, Brad, you want to see where you ain't got to see it yet? Unless you've been looking on the last odds, how little I am now, what I turned into.
How little he is, Brad.
What? I'll show you right now.
Oh, he's going to strip for Brad. Okay, be sure to look for the bruises because remember he said he has all these bruises. Now, as he's going to show us his bones, let's look for the bruises. Don't. Where's the stripper music?
What do you mean? I ain't making no fucking sense. I'm sick, bro. I have no meat on my body tonight.
Get off the shit.
I went down to 114 pounds. Arms. I got my phone. It's all I have. Arms.
You've always been bony, Ernie. You've always been bony. Brad, tell him he's always been bony. That ain't nothing different. No.
Nothing. Damn, my abs, bones. When you go to the arm and shit, I got bones popping out everywhere. Nowhere
Well, yeah, you're supposed to have bones in your arms, Ernie.
near 117, 18 pounds, 60
Get off the shit.
things. I don't know. I was 114 pounds. Gained 3 pounds, 17 pounds. What they say.
It's right now, Kathy.
I'm not joking with you. I don't know why you don't make saying I make no sense. Sick, very, very sick. I have diagnosis. I have damn. I've had so many damn MRIs, shit, CAT scans, blood tests, all this shit.
Oh,
I'm not
you
going back.
should have a diagnosis, and you should have what they call the PET scan, and you should have a course of treatment. You should be well on your way, Ernie. You've had all that done.
Back to the doctor. I'm going back to the doctor. I go by Fortress. Find out more about what they're finding out and whatever. And I damn sure ain't doing the goddamn biopsy. I ain't doing that shit.
You ain't doing a lot of shit. So just sit there and cry about it.
I ain't getting opened up, going to get the tumor out of my damn liver,
Well, then just sit there and cry about it.
whatever the fuck. I'm not doing the 2.2 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter, whatever. So I'm not doing this shit. Until my weight. When they show me this shit I've done right now, and my weight's going to come back, that's when I'm going to start.
Could you really be that stupid? Hey, Fizz Craig, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Yeah, go give me some words of encouragement to get off the shit. But is he really this dumb? He just said he's not going to take any treatments unless the doctor can guarantee he gains some weight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now he's quoting PET scan. Yeah.
I understand more about it. I don't know nothing about it. Well, there went my pants.
You're what?
Still love you. Send them out tomorrow. Send them out tomorrow.
Where would it?
Well, there went my pants. Still love you. Send them out tomorrow.
You're what?
Send them out tomorrow. We'll call it like it is, as long as they go out. Thank you so much.
Penance. Oh, okay. It's penance. What? Did she flake on the penance?
God knows. I ain't making fun of it. I ain't trying to say this or that. I don't even want to say that. Yeah. How much it weighs now? 117 pounds. 117. It's what I weigh right now. 117.
But you've always been bony, Ernie.
So,
.com. Thank you
mine's
for the
very
$20 super chat.
that's what happens when you start doing this. Everybody wants.
The Southern gentleman, Ernie, wants you to have this instead of him. Well, thank you very much, Ernie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He always says that. Dolly Vision's sister, Wind and Whim Design, something like that. But I don't see her over here in chat, so you must be delusional. Because I don't see her over here. But she was going to do all the penance for him. That's what he said. But I'm looking up here through the comments, and I don't see where she said anything. Not so far, anyway. Unless she's under a different name. Almost to the top. I've got Ernie's runny nose. Nope, I don't see anything from her.
Wants to know everything about you.
Oh, Brad's going up on.
I'm not that good. Like,
Brad's going up on panel. 117.
the dye and the MRI for the birds.
Oh, yes. She's a tiger now and everything.
When you find out this, I just heard yesterday.
With the lightning
Well, you can't. I don't know what you're trying to call. I'm not. You're on the other message. You gotta go lightning tiger. Lightning tiger message. You gotta go. It ain't Ernie Shell. It's lightning tiger. I can't.
Oh yeah, his name isn't Ernie Shell anymore. It's Lightning Tiger. You got that, guys? He doesn't go by Ernie Shell anymore. He goes by Lightning Tiger.
Get in the message. I can't get into nothing on the other. So I don't know what you're trying to call or what you're trying to do. Lightning tiger. Just said it. It's the only one around. But anyway, so my next step, guys, is taking a minute to just put this in my mind. But I guess I got to rest for a few days.
Well, geez, it seems you've been doing a lot of that resting, Ernie. I wonder how the boss is going to feel about that. Just got a new job. Your first week on the new job, you've passed out twice and had to have your heels in the air to get your blood pressure up. You've been in the ambulance, and you're going to have to rest. I see a future in it. They can't take the tiger away from him. They stripped the tiger, and he was supposed to keep the lightning. They gave up the lightning and took the tiger. But he said, no way, Jose. He's the lightning tiger. Yeah, that's who it was. The wind and the whim, something like that. I guess she makes really neat stuff. So she agreed to do it for him. And I was going to say, hey, lady, don't put any of your own money out. But I thought she won't listen anyway. So didn't even bother.
Let this bed take its course. I do want a big beef patty, cheese. I don't give a damn. Some beef, cheese, some barbecue sauce on top of that son of a bitch. I could eat that. I could probably die.
Well, you just said your body rejected food. Which is it, Ernie?
Afterwards, but I could eat that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome so much.
But let me ask you a question. Do you see my Cash App on video?
Nope, sure don't.
It'd be easy to. You know when you make Charlie mad? I can do it easy.
Yeah, it's real easy. You could even make a banner if you weren't such a goofball.
But you see my Cash App up?
Nope.
You haven't seen it.
Nope, we sure haven't.
You haven't seen my Cash App.
Nope.
You haven't seen my PayPal.
Nope.
Have I asked for a goddamn dollar from
No, sir.
anybody?
No, sir.
No, I have not.
No, sir. Have you dry begged like a motherfucker? Yeah.
Big difference.
It's called manipulation, Ernie. Big difference.
When I get better and I start doing what I need to do,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do,
Uh-huh.
rescue it,
Yeah.
going back to that,
Uh-huh. What?
I will.
You will.
Simple as that.
I will
Because I
be
know what it's
there,
like and how
and I will be there to clown you the whole time. Way. As simple as that.
hard it is. Especially with your own money for to do something.
Oh, let's fast forward. Because I forgot Brad was supposed to be on panel.
And you're supposed to be dying with cancer, and you got doctors in 4 states. I'm
I've
not
got
saying that.
Oh, we're going to go back here to where Brad gets on.
He got robbed.
He said his social security number got stolen. He had it all over his page that he needed people to help him pay for his bills.
Really? He just got a settlement, I thought.
All I know is what I was told. Like I said, it ain't no disrespect to you. It
I
is
don't know
him.
about it.
Fuck him. I just don't watch nobody else's content no more. So
Here,
I just
hold on.
heard you got
Let me
cancer
move.
yesterday.
Let me move this out of the way. No,
Don't tell him you watch mine, Brad. He'll have a come apart.
you don't see my body, Brad. I'm down to nothing, man.
I did a second ago.
114 pounds, man. Even in February, it was 120 pounds, and I dropped even more. And I was on all that high protein diet and all. But these meds here, they're working. They make me, they drowsy me out at first, but when they kick in, I feel good the rest of the day. Until about
You look like me, bud. I ain't saying you're fucked up. I'm just saying you look it from the meds or from being sick.
I am. I'm sick. Very sick. Very, very
So
sick.
your chat thought I was coming in here to clown you and fuck with you, but I'm already
What have you got on your hat or your head?
This is my hat. I got to go
It
work
don't-
construction in a minute. I'm the mayor. Where the fuck are you at?
Oh my God, hell. On a bus going to nowhere.
I mean, last time I seen your content, that weird fucking dude trolled you, and it looked a little fishy. Oh, Noodles was his fucking name. That's the last time I seen you, and you looked like you was out in space when you was in New York, just being real with you. I ain't here to knock you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
There's not a reason I feel that way. It's, at that time when I was doing that stuff, I felt good about myself. I don't feel too good about myself now because of the condition I'm in, depressed. But, like I said, getting hopefully better. I don't know. But go ahead there, brother.
So, like, are you in fact, so you're not New York no more?
I'm not New York. No. I'm
It's a mystery.
out way back. New York. I'm probably 900. Well, probably 800. 800 miles away.
One of your tigers said you might be in Wisconsin. My question is, and I ain't saying
I'm kind of headed that direction. I'll say
You
that.
never know.
so. Like when I ask you a question, I'm not asking you this as a dick or calling you out or nothing. But how the fuck are you going to one place and you're supposed to be dying with cancer and you got doctors in 4 states? I'm not saying that.
Well, I've got doctors in 4 states. I've got doctors that I've had second opinions of. I've got doctors I cuss the fuck out. I've got doctors that want to help me do this. I've got people. I'm not going to say I don't. I ain't going to say I ain't got people that help me and get me in the right direction. Hell, for some reason, lawyers and doctors love to stay around me for some. I don't know why.
Probably insurance agents too. Hell, I don't even know.
Shit, yeah. I feel you, so don't think I'm at
Oh, so now he's got the free doctors. The doctors have been all around. They're free doctors. Yeah, Ernie doesn't know where he's at. He's a jet setter. Brad asking the tough questions.
asking you questions and no kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, it don't make sense, but if you got cancer, surely the fuck. What? Okay, let me just change the question. You know Michael Brown, big old black Michael.
Yeah, I know about it.
All right, he come up here. This is a total different subject change, God damn it. Now, you know how much I like wrestling. Tell you, I did not know all that stuff happened in Bluefield, West Virginia with Diamond Dallas Page and Jim Anvil Neidhart until, and you know how much I love wrestling. That's one reason I was calling you yesterday. What in the fuck happened over there when they put your ass in jail? You never told me, God damn it.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what it was, everything. It wasn't the big guys that didn't get paid. It was the smaller people in the indie circuit.
Because it snowed and you didn't get a ticket sale.
And
he tried
to line up when they did line up and everything. But I was.
Fuck, you're cutting out.
They kept thinking he was the promoter. And that's what happened with him.
You was cutting out. I couldn't hear you.
That's Brad.
I said what happened.
I mean, that's Brad's orange hat.
The big guys, Diamond Dallas Page got paid. Neidhart got paid. All the big guys, Jimmy Wayne, he got paid. All of them got paid right there.
Nope.
It was the ones that held the ones.
Shut up, clown. Go ahead.
The ones that didn't get paid was the ones that the booker had booked. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, it was the booker's fault.
Who these people were. All I
You didn't turn them away.
know is when I showed up, instead of having a 5 to 7 card match like what we was going to have, we had 30 damn wrestlers. And I was sitting there like, oh, damn. I didn't know who they were. We had a little boy, 17 years old, and his mommy was trying to sign so he could wrestle. I'm like,
you're the boss, Ernie. You're supposed to know what your booker does.
No, hell no. And he was promised $50, $60, and I don't even know who the fuck he is. It was the booker. When we did they did that when they did that put me up in the window or whatever. Is this the guy, the promoter? No, it's the other guy. That's what that's how I beat all those charges. That's how it happened. But all the big guys, Neidhart got paid right off the bat. Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, they got paid off the bat. That Page got paid. Page lied. I told Page he lied. Page said I didn't go nowhere out of the airport, so I got paid. He got paid.
Said he got
they paid him at the
DDP said, yeah, DDP said he got paid because I watched his episodes on it.
He got paid, but he said Dusty Rhodes taught him not to never go nowhere unless you get paid. That's not true. And we made it through snowstorm and everything. And they had his money at the armory when we got there. When he walked in, he got paid.
He said he got paid before he got there because he don't go on appearances.
No, he didn't.
He don't go nowhere unless
That's what he said.
That's what he said on his show.
Lied. Yeah. He lied. I know he did. He lied, and I told him he lied at the convention.
So
because
when
he got paid at the show, just like Neidhart. The four main people I had was Neidhart. I had Page as the commissioner, and I had Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. And Marsha, the next show we was going to have the Macho Man, Randy Savage. We was going to have him. I had all that set up, and I didn't know the booker went behind my back
and
booked all them indie wrestlers and his friends and stuff.
Jimmy Wayne Yang was there too for WCW.
Jimmy Wayne Yang was there. Yes, he was.
But yeah, I was going back. I can't see the damn comments because I'm over here with you. I was trying to look at your comments on my phone. But yeah, why the fuck did you never tell me you booked Diamond Dallas Page and them? Goddamn it, because you went to jail over it. How long did you stay in jail? 21 days?
30. 30-some.
Hello? Earn dog.
He's froze. Isn't
Let me put my glasses on. Maybe you can hear me. Big Earn,
ain't no bigger no more.
where'd you go? Hello? Ernie. Earn dog.
Come on back. It might have been 21 days. I thought it was 30-some days. Hey, China.
Earn G.
Tell Ernie's always been bony, so we don't worry about losing weight. Even in that fight in your trailer, Brad, he looked a little bony, tiny. China,
Cub.
Tony, when you knew him, he's got his legs up. He can't hear you. His blood pressure probably dropped again. Ambulance on the way. Good thing he's not driving, right? Oh, imagine that, Fizz. Earn down. Come on, Ernie. We're a little behind here, but... Oh, there he's back.
Well, we're back.
There's 2 lightning tigers.
We've got cracked TV and
Already are. Sorry, but what happened?
I'm just bad service, man. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
What guy?
I gotta get rid of him.
Don't get rid of me on that.
I'm not. But thank you. You know, I'm still friends with a lot of those people. Hell, when DDP was
Oh, here we go. You're not friends with DDP.
always eat that. He was texting Steve Austin.
He thinks you're a goof.
Steve Austin was telling him, huh?
Texting Stone Cold.
Yeah, he texted. He was getting texts from Steve Austin, and at that time, you know, Road Dogg had just went into recovery paid by the WWE.
Yep.
He talked about that. But I'm gonna tell you, when we was in the car driving, Billy Gunn was snorting lines of coke. So big deal, big difference. When the cops rolled the window down, it was so icy, everybody sliding all over the damn road. The cops seen it. Billy Gunn was back there in the back, all cramped up, fucking snorting cocaine. I'm sitting there like, we're fucked.
Was he?
And then they gave us an escort. They gave us a 4-car police escort over to the damn arena and got us out of the situation. You know, I didn't know that Brake's vehicle broke down. He had Paige.
Yeah. It was pretty funny to watch it, bro.
It was hilarious.
Oh my God. We started off, we had an Escalade that had a TV.
Hey,
that motherfucker wrecked. The damn ream was 5 hours late to the show. Look, that morning, Brad, there was not a speck of snow. It was warm. And then that night, it come the worst snowstorm. You look it up, worst snowstorm in West Virginia history.
And that was the problem. Ernie had all these money from selling tickets. And normally, if it wouldn't have snowed, that arena would have sold out and Ernie would have his ass covered. But Ernie spent the money that he had betting on betting on the arena sales. Well, it was the worst snowstorm in Bluefield's history, and hardly anybody went to the fights. So Ernie didn't sell any tickets. When Ernie didn't sell any tickets, Ernie didn't have any money to pay the talent because Ernie had spent the money already betting on the ticket sales. And then, before it was over, little Ern tried to get his skinny ass out of there as fast as he could. And somebody said, you might want to grab that guy. I think he's about ready to dip out on us. And they grabbed him and took him and put him in jail. and he blamed the booking agent. And I'm going to message DDP Yoga and say, hey, DDP, I put up with Ernie just about every day. I think I need a discount on your yoga because I would love to do DDP Yoga. Old people can do it, and they move like magic again. So I think DDP should give me a discount on his yoga because he's friends with Ernie. I should get the friends with Ernie discount.
Really?
I didn't even know. Look, I didn't even know that there was snowing. The booker didn't let me know shit. When we got to the top of that damn mountain going off that son of a bitch, Billy Gunn was high as fuck back there. Her road dog was holding on to both handles in the front.
Look it up on YouTube.
And screaming going down that mountain. Jim Neidhart was in the back, not a care in the world. We sliding all over that damn mountain.
Hey,
About went in the ditch 2 or 3 times, and the police was evacuating things and shit. They's at the bottom of the hill and snow.
Here's a just true story of how I inserted myself into this story. I wanted to make sure that it was true. So I called Officer Rose, the officer that arrested Ernie. I called his police department, and the lady goes, I said, does he still work there? And she goes, he sure does. He's on desk duty. Let me get him for you. So I got to talk to Officer Rose, the guy that arrested Ernie that was in the newspaper article. And he and I sat there and chatted about this for good, probably 15, 20 minutes. And if anybody wants to call up there to the sheriff's department and talk to him, Officer Rose, Deputy Rose, he loves to tell the story. And he's a pretty good guy.
Oh, was everywhere and ice. And I about slid right into them, and Billy back there doing cocaine. I was like, what the fuck? He was mad. He was mad because he didn't get his fix at the airport. That's just the thing about it. Billy wanted his $600 at the airport, and I didn't do it that way. I had him hold it at the arena we was at. I had them hold it, and when everybody got there, everybody had envelopes that was top stars. They got paid. Other shit, I have no fucking clue what even happened. I don't even know those people.
Wait a minute. That's not the story you told last time. The story you told was, don't you know that you could only get $400 a time out of the cash ATM? I could only get $400 out that day. I had to wait till the next day to get $400. That's the story you told that time. But yeah, DDP does yoga. Let me just look at it here real quick. And he's got some like success stories on here. I think we should all start doing DDP yoga together. And I think we should get the Ernie Shell discount. Since how they're friends, you know. DDP. I think it's like $70 for the set. And he's got some grannies on here that are like 80 years old, and they can like put their foot clear above their head. There's a couple of chubby kids on here, like high school kids that were chubby, and they lost a lot of weight doing it. And they're like, there it is. Let's find one right here. Don't strike me, DDP. Don't strike me. Here. We'll just go with this guy. Aaron stopped drinking. Here's DDP Yoga.
And never realized the damage that I was doing to my body. I couldn't put my socks on. Going to work was a struggle. Just being on my feet, I couldn't do it. When I went and saw a specialist for my back, found out that I was supposed to be in a wheelchair. I needed spinal surgery. I ended up leading down a pretty dark path. So I relied on alcohol. Very heavily on alcohol. I was drinking a full case of beer every single day. I was unhappy with myself, unhappy with my life. I wasn't there for my kids like I should have been. I had heard of DDPY and like so many other people, I'm like, I'm not going to do yoga. I'm not one of those people. I tried a few things. On the other hand, I couldn't afford it, but I could afford the drugs and the alcohol. And then I came across like so many others, Arthur's story and Jeremy Landry, and knowing how similar our stories were. He was further down that rabbit hole than I was, and he dug out. Watching Resurrection of Jake the Snake, man, that hit home. And I was like, man, if these guys can do this, I gotta try and do something. So I started DDPY, and part of my problem was I would literally have a counter lined up with beers.
You know, sometimes when I'm watching them Kensington videos, this is mean to me, but it's like she's doing the downward dog. They look like yoga poses. I'm going to hell.
Every time Dallas would say, it's time to hydrate, I would slam a beer. I was getting stronger and more flexible, but nothing was changing physically, mentally, or emotionally. Fast forward to December, I got sick with COVID, so sick that I had half a beer that night, and I went to bed for 3 days. When I woke up, I said, you know what? I think that's it. I've gone 3 days now. Let's see what I can do.
I want to be here for my family, and I want to continue sobriety because I can't believe after 3 weeks the effects it's already had on my body. I feel conscious 1 week. Shows you can do it with the work.
Yeah, can you imagine me doing
Physical transformation is the icing on the cake. It's what this does to you mentally and emotionally.
My mental attitude is a complete 180. To go from being drunk constantly.
So today is actually pretty special because today is 45 weeks. So 315 days. I missed a great chunk of their childhood, and I regret it. I had never given them.
Let's skip ahead to this.
Now,
if this great father can do it, so can you. Isn't that cool? I want to do DDP yoga so bad. Okay, back to this.
So how the fuck did they throw you in jail? Because all I know is on DDP's last episode.
Policy on that show, and that covered food,
No, Ernie.
Bad service again, Ernie.
DDP or Brad?
Yeah, and I mean, like they said, if it wouldn't have snowed, if it wasn't a snowstorm, it would have been the biggest wrestling show over there in that area.
Hey, DDP even said how bad that snowstorm was, and I seen it.
Brad and Ernie are from the same town. They know each other in real life.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Brad's pretty cool. He takes you on a field trip every day, and he has like your walk and talk, Lulu.
Are we still there? Wow.
Are you there?
Yeah, bad service, ain't it?
So it's really it's really bad service. When you get into the mountain areas and you go get farther back in, it gets weird.
It's worse than where it is here.
What's that?
Is the service worse than it is here in Harlan?
No, well, I mean, Harlan's it's kind of progressed a little bit. Got different ways to having different, internet services and stuff providers to work right. Here, I mean, like I said, I ain't been here. I ain't stepped foot in this area in 12 years, so it's been a while. I got some family up here. I'm kind of going to go see them,
and he can't go back to Kentucky because he'll get his ass snatched up.
Relax and rest. But anyways, The biggest thing I was going to tell you about is like I can call Paige. I'm going to set up an interview with Paige anyways.
I was going to ask you, let me
and we're going to
interrupt
kind of
you.
like put her to the side. We've been talking. I
You
talked to
should
him at
do
the
some.
convention about it.
He ain't been talking to Paige.
Listen, where you're sick, Ernie, and got cancer, bro, you know how he's got Jake the Snake Roberts,
So-
he's got DDP Rehab, DDP
I can't
Yoga.
hear you.
Oh God,
Or
you guys do
DDP could take
yoga?
you and put you in his house and get you some, just like he did Jake the Snake, just like he did Scott House / Razor Ramon, just like he did Buff Bagwell.
DDP thinks he's a goof. I'm still waiting on my Michael Franchese interview that Ernie knows.
Big Ern,
The fact is,
there you go. You bleeped out again on me.
yeah, I know, ain't no sir.
Why don't you get Ernie? Why don't you
With
get
the
Ernie?
Paige
Why don't you
thing,
get DDP to help
the
you, bro,
Paige,
with your cancer?
Yep, he always freezes when the hard questions coming out.
Wait till you get service, Ern.
I've already, yeah. You're fucking stupid. Get the fuck out. Damn.
What the?
Anyway, sorry about that. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I was trying to tell you. You know, DDP's got the rehab.
I got 10 other people.
There he goes again. Damn Greyhound service.
I'm here.
Happy early birthday, Tammy. That was a short bus ride.
Big Ern.
Don't call him Big Ern, Brad. You'll give him a complex. Hey, Notebook. Ernie, come back. Ernie, come back. We'll fast forward a little bit.
Shorts on fire. Come on. And guys, look, I put these panels out here and these links. I'm going to put another link. We don't need people like that on there. But Brad, if you can hear me, I mean, I think that would be great. I actually do. So,
He thinks that.
I mean, a very bad surgery.
Yes, he was, doohickey.
To the big person, I guess. I've never seen a cash app. I appreciate the small cash app. Thank you so much. Couple dollars. I'll be able to grab me a bite to eat. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I'm probably going to get me a.
possible?
I'm probably going to.
Wait a minute. Didn't Ernie tell us he didn't have his Cash App and his PayPal out? Did we just hear that? Well, I'll be damned if there it is right there. Right there it is, his PayPal and his Cash App. But you told us it wasn't out.
For tacos.
That.
Can y'all hear me? One in the chat. One in the chat. You can still hear me. If you can't, yeah, I'm probably going to do the tacos.
Betty was fighting the good fight for the lunch.
Someone said it's a taco place. It's right above where I'm going to be at. So I'd like to do some tacos.
Ernie, drop your screen. I can't reach.
One in the chat, you can hear me. And that's for the people in the bushes as well. Look, I've been clear to you all. I've been clarity as it gets. Y'all want to see my cash app? I'll show it to you right now. I'll take a screenshot of it. Show it to you.
You're already up.
I have nothing on. Nothing at all.
You just said you got a Cash App, fool.
Think about it.
Think about it. Did he not just?
I'm on panel.
Thank you.
But anyways, I just want people to understand that, you know, in a situation, I'm always probably going to be the head of it. But I don't want to be. Always am.
Oh, here we
Thank
go.
you. Thank you so much.
Brad, go back up on panel. He's boring.
Boss just texted me again. There's a great taco place. I'll give you the address. Pretty good food and cheap prices. Pretty good cheap ass. That means a lot, brother. That means a lot. That means a lot. I love to see cheap and taco. Cheap and tacos is where it's at. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, let me look at your eyes when I tell you,
Moran.
because I want to do this. When I go back to doing the execution stuff, I don't give a damn about your donation. You can donate all you want to donate. However much you want to donate. I won't say anything about that. Because I'm actually out there doing something. But right now, I'm doing a little content here and there, sharing my life. Actually, that's all that's been up. And trying to make it to where, you guys can see who else travels like. Be honest.
Why is his face so scrubby dirty? That's what Trader says is the contouring to make him look thinner. Like you put the black right there on your cheeks here, and you put the black here, and you put the black down here, and it makes you look thinner under your eyes, and it just makes you look ragamuffin.
Who else travels like me? Nobody. 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 Nobody picks up just goes on YouTube. Nobody does that. I'm all the time on the bus, somewhere traveling. Wow. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've already blocked. So, like you shouldn't. I moved every mod. I'm not putting no mods in right now.
Jamie,
Until
you're
I
getting
do
mine. I thought so too.
the rebuilding. When I start rebuilding the channel and it goes that way, I'll then put mods in place. I've got a few mods. The only reason I got a few mods, and I'll be honest with you, the reason I got the few mods right now is to kind of look over the place. It's to do what they need to do. As far as running and trying to put this thing together one day, I'm not doing it. Take my time. I've got my notebook, my pen. I'm going to write down what I want.
He's got his handy
I
dandy.
want to see it through. Go from there.
Hey, Freaky.
I do appreciate it. But thank you for coming over. I'll be concluding this here in a few. And then people can go back and talk about, oh, you're doing it this way, doing it that way, and all that. No. I'm doing it my way. Thank you so much. There are spaces I go through my beds. Like I get tired, sleepy, wake up, pull away, then I'll go out. So I want you to see me going out. Track recorded TV.
What the fuck happened?
Hey, Brad's back.
Yeah.
Bad service. Well, listen, here's what we can do.
I was
We
wanting
can
to
do
know.
Listen, go ahead. What is it?
I was getting away from that TV because I was watching you on TV. Couldn't hear myself. Couldn't hear you. Okay, back to the basics, sure. So, let me ask you one thing. How long, before I get back to the seriousness, how in the fuck long did you stay in jail? Like 21 days over there, bro?
29 days, and when I got my first phone call, the judge, when I got to see the judge, it was 29 days, I think.
Is that the only time you've ever been in jail besides the bullshit they're alleging on you?
Nope.
I'm just asking questions.
I mean, I've been in jail a couple times, but just like 1 day, 2 days, stuff like that.
He was arrested in Suffolk County, New York, Brad, with a syringe and a billy club, if I remember right. But he had a syringe. Has a warrant out for himself there too.
Right. So, all right. Fucking
Buttercup.
back to the cancer. So the last time I seen you live, cuz that fucking Noodles dude come up on you in New York, and I thought y'all was going to fight. And I told everybody before I watch this, that Ernie will whoop his dude. Ernie, dude. Well, I go watch it. It looks like a set up shit. If you want to know what I think, being real with you,
Well, I mean, I
he's
hadn't talked
supposed to
to him.
come
I
up,
hadn't.
arrest you, kick your ass.
No,
Hear me out. He's
he's
supposed to come up,
he's
you,
supposed to.
kick your ass from his side of you. You hear me? From his point of view, that's to whoop you, right? Knowing he can't whoop you. He's going to chase you down. And at the end of his video, he meets you, and you tell him you're supposed to be here to whoop my ass, and it goes on. So from there on, filming, you know what's been going on with.
Well, I told him to turn the live off because if I would have done something to him, I know then. But we did. We kind of had a scuffle, and he fucking about broke my arm.
You all did fight?
Well, we'll call it a fight, Brad. I mean, there's so many people there. It was elbow to elbow, anyways. And
Ernie didn't do shit.
he's, you know me, man. When you see me put my hand on his shoulder, you see me put my hand on his shoulder.
That was, I guess, that's the last thing it showed,
Right.
wasn't it?
I said, turn the live off. I put my hand on his shoulder to get in close.
Okay, so from then on, did you know you had cancer then?
I figured then, but no, not really. Not no confirmations or nothing. No.
No, I'm just trying to ask questions.
Saturday when he was at his doctor's appointment, you know, on Saturday, because everybody has out-of-state doctor's appointments on Saturday. Brad, Saturday at his doctor's appointment, the doctor let it slip that he had 8 to 11 months to live, according to Ernie.
Questions to interview you, not necessarily interview you, just goddamn go back on the timeline from the last time I seen.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. The first thing I took was a HIV and hepatitis test. And, I let them run 12 or 13 bottles of blood, and it came back. Negative. I let them do the pin stick on the finger. They did that, and you know where they just take a tube like and barely draw a little bit of blood. It came back negative.
Yeah.
I did everything, but when that damn MRI, man, was the thing. The MRI was probably the same.
What's your PET scanner?
And then they started looking into more.
So that's what.
And a CAT scan. I had 2 CAT scans. I think it was 2 CAT scans, and I had the MRI done twice. But the first time they didn't put the dye in me. The second time they did. I'm not doing no more damn dye. Never ever doing the dye again. They actually had it through my IV that was already in my arms and shit. So that's when shit really started getting deep.
So basically about a month ago, right?
No, it's probably been
4 or 5 weeks.
No. You talking about the MRIs? I had them a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I was and I had to. It was when the last time I was in Tennessee, and then I came back to Tennessee to get my results. They was calling. They've been calling, and they wanted me there in person. And I told them, look, I tried the thing to do it. Right. So Dwayne said, hey, I'll take him over to Tennessee. And Steve said, well, I'll just go with him.
Dwayne, his buddy from work, went with him on a Saturday in a state he doesn't live in. Well, maybe he was in Tennessee because we don't know, but maybe he's in Tennessee. I'm going to get a whiteboard, I swear, for all this fuckery. Dwayne went with him, and that's when the doctor said he had 8 to 11 months to live, Saturday.
He was like, okay, well, guys, we did the per diem still, and you're helping one, but you're not going to, get paid. You're going to be working to get good pay. And they help out.
Oh, this is the first I heard about no paycheck. He said he was getting his paycheck this week, too. Now we hear there's no paycheck. Thank you, Lulu.
Couple hotels. It was pretty good. pitchfork.
Man, you're blipping out like a motherfucker.
Can you hear me now? Hold on.
I can hear you better now, yeah. I was fixing to put something in your chat, tell you I couldn't hear you. Buck.
Oh, now he's froze again.
Hard to hear you, Ernie.
Let's skip ahead a bit here.
Mute.
It wasn't muted. It was just the audio not working. It was just audio not working. It was not muted. Audio was not working.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to fix it.
Now I can hear you.
I don't have no. I didn't have no service whatsoever. So
I can tell. Sounds like you're in Black Mountain, dog.
now I don't think a big bus will be going through Black Mountain.
I'm just like comparing it to service. You know where Anthony's at, don't you?
Where's Anthony at?
Thank you, Frankie.
Anthony's in the feds now.
Where at?
London.
He's in where?
London in the feds.
He's where?
In feds. Federal jail.
London.
Yeah. Ski.
Write it in chat. Write it in chat. It's going out.
Ernie can't even understand Brad's accent.
Listen, we're
No pay, fifth grade, right?
we're doing something. I'll give you the interview. You can do it on your show because I don't want much to do with it. You know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it Michael Francis?
We'll do the wrestling interview on your show. And what I'll do is I'll actually call Diamond Dallas Page up because I've been wanting to have him on the show anyways and see what he'll do if he'll actually do anything.
Don't get your hopes up, Brad. I was promised Michael Francisi, and he never followed through.
With that. If you'll have an interview. How's that?
I know a way to get a hold of DDP myself.
And then you can ask questions.
My cousin Matt Sigmund's a rat.
The last time I talked to Raven or Paige, we was at the same convention and everything was good. We was good. I was a little bit tipsy and drunk. I had a couple of drinks, but said some things I shouldn't have said to Paige, but we was good and he remembered me and we talked and he kind of apologized a little bit. I think he feels a little bit
Ernie Shell wants us to believe that he mouthed off to Diamond Dallas Page.
bad because he ran with it. He got a lot of views off it. So it's cool. But anyways, I think we could do an interview and then, you can host it if you wanted to. I don't want really nothing to do with it. I mean, I'm going to have him on there anyways because soon. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. I'm waiting for my health. Really don't want to look like I'm a skeleton.
Shit.
I don't care.
But you look bad, Ernie. Yeah, you look bad. I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? Friend to friend, crack to tiger. You look bad, bro. For real, man. So, so you're not going to do chemo?
I'm not doing chemo.
You just going to try to either bait it or fucking
Brad, I got some things up my sleeve I'm going to do, but I still want to research as much as I can about it.
He's going to be
before I do anything.
Soldier.
Now, if my weight starts picking up like they said it's going to do, I'll listen to them more. But until my weight picks up, and I don't even want to live anyways until my weight picks up. I don't want to go around here with my neck all crusty and my damn shoulders done. And what makes me mad, Brad, is I went to Walmart the other day and I can still pick up 25, 30-pound weights and sling them like it ain't nothing. But
Pixar didn't happen, Ernie.
When it comes to looking the part, I look dead. I look like a walking zombie or something from Walking Dead. That's the part that I don't want to be around.
I feel you, bro. But
So that's
tell him he's always been bony and nobody cares.
Pretty much where I am with that. But yeah,
so when do you guys go back to Don?
Alive, we'll get together. The what?
When you go back to the doctor?
The 2nd of February or July.
I go to the doctor on July the 2nd.
I got it marked on the calendar.
Okay. So hell, but you got a month before you go to 3
Skis and
weeks
the
before you go to the
bed
doctor? What the fuck? They need to have you in the doctor quicker, bro.
It ain't a month. It's like 14, 15 days or something like that.
And then it goes the 14th.
Yeah, you're right. It's
That's
about the
just my
10th,
appointment.
ain't
That's
it?
my appointment. I got to keep.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, somebody told me Shelby
Well,
Lou was
hello,
getting
Chico.
out. Is Shelby getting out in 14th year?
Hello, Ernie.
Oh, that'll spin him in his tailspin, Brad.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
You think Shelby's
I can hear you, sweetie.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not feeling the greatest, but Brad, why are you up here trying to be all chummy while you're talking shit in Constant Sue's chat while
Oh,
she's screaming him?
Chica. He's not talking.
I'm not
God, that's
talking
okay.
shit.
I'm
I
not
know
worried
they're
about
watching. Ernie.
He's not
Turn
talking.
my
Yeah, I can
fence.
see you
I didn't know
commenting.
Ernie was
I'm
fucking
just letting
sick till
Ernie know
yesterday.
that you're over here saying you're a friend, but you ain't no damn friend. You're a two-faced
That's a
person.
bunch of bullshit.
That's all I got to
Brad.
say, Ernie. I hope
How am
you're
I not
feeling
his
good. I
friend
just
when
wanted
I'm
to let you know.
asking him about it, honey? He knows
Because you're
so much
saying you're
watches
all
every
being
move he
friends, but you're
makes.
not being
Yep.
friends.
I'm not.
Ernie
I
knows
can't think
so
about
streams
her.
everything he does.
Right.
And
Everybody.
Ernie
Yeah, but
knows
you're
that.
in constant chat talking to them too, hoping you're enjoying the show. Do.
Yeah, because they're in there streaming it on the other fucking channel.
Exactly.
I guess
Ernie
if
knows they
everybody's
stream
enjoying the
everything he
show,
does, honey.
I'm
I
sorry. I
Everybody
really
just
put-
didn't
don't
know
like
Ernie
two
was
faced
sick
people.
till yesterday.
everybody can put $1 in for tacos because that's what I'm having when I get there. Somewhere I'm finding a taco place.
I'm gonna send you $1 in a second, Ernie.
So that's good, man. I appreciate it. I'll accept your $1.
What's your what is it?
I promise.
$sign Tiger Colt.
That was a bunch of bullshit.
$sign Tiger Colt.
So just so
You
she
send me $1
knows,
for a taco.
just so she
That's
knows,
good.
and if you don't mind, will you just let me ask Ernie 2 more questions?
Well, I
Ernie's
don't
not
care. I just
stupid.
want Ernie to know that you're
He's
being
not
two-faced.
stupid. He knows Sue watches every goddamn move he makes. That's an obvious fact on the internet, right?
That's fine. I'm not worried about those people.
Deep
Don't worry
down,
about
half
it.
them
Go
people probably
ahead.
care about you, Ernie.
Stop.
It's ask the question.
Okay. What? So you didn't know a goddamn thing about? I didn't know nothing about you being sick on Larry Hoover till
I'm not
yesterday.
saying I'm beating it with herbs. When did I say I beat something with herbs, Jimbo? Or whoever that is. Is that Jimbo?
I ain't looking
it
at your
looks
chat. Hang
funky
on, let
looking,
me
so
go
I
back.
don't know.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
So yesterday, what
Anyway,
I'm saying, Ernie, is I didn't hear you was sick until yesterday, and then when I heard you was sick, somebody was like, "Oh,
well,
bro,
look
you
at
got to
this
go
shirt.
look
Let me
at."
tell you something, Brad. This is a small shirt.
Bro, I see how little you
Look how
are.
loose it is.
I see that, cuz. Yeah, I see that. I did not know you was sick.
Fine.
So you did not know none of this
Look at my
bullshit. I
hands
don't
and
keep up.
arms.
You or Jimbo, I don't keep up with. And then yesterday, I find out that Jimbo was hollering somebody dropped his social security number in his chat and he got robbed. Every dollar he got allegedly spent.
Well, if he lost it, you know good and well how hard it is to change social securities and all that shit. You literally got to have an active fucking government to do all that shit. God has to help step in.
Preach.
To change your social and shit. Or whatever. I don't know nothing about it. I don't get into it. I stay out of it.
Rocky, stop!
I worry about myself and what I'm doing and what I got going on.
That's me, Ernie. That's why I did not know you was sick, dog. Now, whoever this woman is in the bottom, let me read this text from John Howell I just got. I'm not going to say this motherfucker's real name because he's in my chat. Your chat, Nick, everybody's. He says, Ernie, Jimbo, and Nicolina all are scamming together, bro. Get it right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know, John Howell, sorry.
I mean, I don't know what Jimbo did and what he.
Kathy, can you believe it? He got $250,000. Now, granted, he had to pay the lawyer out of that, and he had to pay for his operation or something. He bought each kid a car, went somewhere, paid some bills, donated some, he said, and then he noticed that he didn't get his Social Security check. And he called Social Security supposedly, and before that, somebody said, somebody dropped your Social Security number in your chat, Jimbo, and in Ernie's chat. Now, I don't know how you can do a bank transfer, which is a Social Security number, but according to Ernie, to Jimbo, you can do it. And someone took $5,000 out of his account and took his Social Security check, and he had to e-beg for his rent money last night. Brad, Chica's a bitch. She shouldn't need to say that. You weren't over here talking shit. Let me mute these dogs.
What he's capable, what he did, or whatever. I don't pay attention to him. I don't pay attention to that. That's the first time I've ever heard it, Brad. I will look into it, and I'll ask about it. People know, because I don't know. I've got people over there in his chat that he thinks the world of, and they're some of my best friends.
Right.
But,
will you and Jimbo ever, do you think there's ever a possibility of you and him being friends and shaking hands?
I don't know. You're breaking up, all right. Hold on a second.
That's exactly what I thought, Buttercup.
God damn, I got everybody in my house listening to you. I said, do you think you and Jimbo will ever reconcile and be friends again?
We just break it up. Look,
Yeah,
like I said, we can have an interview on
You're just gonna stick your ass up there on panel.
On your channel. You can do it on your channel. I'll come up and we can talk about the wrestling or whatever you want to do. I don't care. I don't care about it no more. It's water under the bridge to me, but if anybody wants to hear it, I don't care to tell. Simple as that.
Oh, I'd love to hear the whole story when you get back.
It had to do with Josh Shanks and the fist bump. They were watching the trial, and Josh Shanks' name was going to come up in the trial. And Jimbo knew that. So he wanted Kemper, and not today, to cut out the Josh Shanks part of the trial. Kemper, being the stout, honorary dude that he is, says, "Thou shalt not cut it out." And Jimbo's like, "But dude, Ernie's going to hear the name and tease me because my wife had an affair with Josh Shanks." And Kemper said, "Nope, too bad." But then Ernie and Jimbo talked, and Ernie said, "Dude, I would never fuck with you and your wife like that." And Jimbo and Ernie had a fist bump, and that's when everything went to hell. And then I forgot how it went to hell after that. Ernie lied or something. Yes, Jim Slow's out of money already. And begging like a mofo. He begged for Molly's birthday, $500 some, and he begged for his rent payment last night.
Better. Hell yeah. I'd love to hear it. Well, listen, Ernie, I ain't got no problem with you. We're cool. I did shit on myself the other day. I did shit on myself. But anyway, get better, fam. I just really wanted to check on you. I didn't know. There's so much shit on here, you don't know what's what. But I was just wanting to check on you, because
look, I've got people who email me. Listen. I've got people who email me, beautiful women, to tell me, "Hey, you come here, you can stay, you can do this, you can do that. You can be your own person." But the thing about it is, I'm working. I'm still working, and I'm not going to lose that. I'm going to lose my job over some bullshit. Now, if it gets down to where I get really, really sick,
so you can go live,
and I can't continue no more, and that's probably, that would have to be
dogs.
earth shattering for that to happen.
Crazy.
I'm gonna, I may take somebody and say, "Hey, look, I'm not going to come." Go ahead.
250K, Tammy.
Go ahead.
I said, maybe you should just take a break, Ernie. Maybe you don't need to work right now, fam. You think your body needs to rest or keep moving? Some people that's got cancer needs to move like the average male.
I've been working, man. I've been working for a little bit now, so I mean, I still. Oh yeah, I forgot you told me that. I heard the ambulance. Like right
You're an
here,
alien voice.
like literally
Oh,
right
Brad, I'm
here.
going to end as soon as you're off Ernie's panel.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I got to take my dogs out and
that's
everything.
killing me.
They're driving me crazy.
But it's killing me.
One's in heat. I'm keeping them separated.
I can't hear you, Ernie.
How you know it's a great?
Can't hear you.
That's exactly what.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hold on.
Me too, Doohickey. Yeah, you can do that too, Brad. You can stream me. But really, I'm going to end this here as soon as you're off of this Ernie's panel.
Can you hear me now?
There you go, using alien voice mode. You sounded like a Martian.
Car, he said.
You showed me your ribs or your chest or something.
Look, I don't care. No, I was showing my place in my. I mean, like where I hurt at. I hurt there a lot.
There's a chastity belt on. He hates it.
But like I said, the new beds I'm on, it keeps me from doing things. But a lot on it.
So yeah, call you back, Tiger.
Hold on.
Meals, not big meals.
Well, I'm hungry, so I'm like
I know
really,
you.
really hungry.
We don't want to watch Ernie and Chica. They're boring. Thanks, guys, for being here. I got to take my dogs out before they drive me up the wall. We have a chastity belt on the boy. It's like a little Velcro thing strapped around to his little wiener, and he's just making him insane. But I ain't having no puppies, and she can't get spayed till I think it's the 15th of her appointment. Put vapor rub on the base of my female dog's tail. What will that do? Keep the male dog away? Because I got some vapor rub. We'll lather that up. Right. Can you imagine blowing through that much money? Crazy. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll see y'all later.